Could you do?
You're going to be stripping for people who've literally lost their minds.
Could you shake your thang in an Alzheimer's patient's face?
Could I strip under the name Bumblebee?
Yeah, anything, whatever it takes.
No, I couldn't do it.
You got to give it up for that guy. I mean, that's a pro.
That's a guy, yeah. But
hey, man,
it's tough. I wonder if he knows that she has Alzheimer's. And why? What a weird whose idea is it? Like, who at the nursing home is like, I got an idea? Because it appears like if you look at this picture, everyone's in a wheelchair.
Some 40-year-old nurses who are like, I would like to see some beefcake.
On someone else's dime.
On someone else's dime.
Right.
Let's call them in. Or I'm probably going to get fired anyway. I'm getting off. I'm getting out. They're looking to replace me anyway, any which way they can. I'm gonna call on their behalf and get a stripper down here for them. Yeah. This brings up a story. I mean, not a story, but something that happened to me. I mean, I want to do bad on the nursing home.
Okay.
But I do want to applaud the male stripper.
Good on the stripper?
Good on the stripper, because that takes to be nice and to do it and to go full out for those seniors. That's a good guy right there.
He's fucking.
That's a hero of the week.
Yeah. I also, and that reminds me.
The nursing home is a zero of the week.
No, the zero of the week is her commissary account, which there's nothing left.
Remember last week I told you that
We're saving old bags right and left. Yeah.
And long story short, though,
I heard a little bit about
reaffirm my belief in guardian angels.
Okay.
And designating himself as such. A lot happened since you've been gone.
You should be so lucky to have you as your fucking guardian angel, bitch.
Use any kind of guardian angel. I'd love to have you, though.
I
fell out of my car getting
I went to Denny's before seeing Captain America this weekend.
All right.
On a Sunday. Sunday brunch time, like
that's
noon.
Horrible.
Why?
Isn't it
There's
packed
so
with
many people there, yeah.
Yeah, but that's good. You know, it's alive and it's jostling and it's bubbling with energy and everything.
Okay.
And people are eating
Denny's.
And the smell of breakfast and lunch mingled together.
All that Viva la French toast just fucking being served up.
I love it.
Over my hand.
It's my favorite, by far my favorite place to eat. I would eat there 10 out of 10 times.
I love you so much.
I know people would be like it's crap, it's garbage. I'm like, they're wrong, though. There is certain food on that menu. Anyway, a lot of old people there for whatever reason.
Sure.
This morning. And it was sad, but also uplifting. As senior after senior tried to break the will of my waiter by constantly asking him, how much does this cost? And how much does this? And like, why does this cost so much?
Oh.
And he was so nice to every one of those people there.
How old was he? The waiter?
20s, in his 20s. Knowing full well, if they're fucking going over that menu with such a they're upset with the prices.
They ain't tipping for
They're not
shit.
tipping that dude.
Right.
And he has to know.
It says the prices. Like, why are they asking with the prices if it says it right there?
Well, they're like, how can I get this cheaper? I heard people asking him, like, and he would try to figure out a way where they could get it cheaper. And him knowing that, still doing that, I thought this dude was a saint walking on this earth.
Yeah.
Because who would do that? Who would be so nice to them and try to get them cheaper food, knowing full well that he's not going to get a tip after this?
Right.
I would be crying.
I gave that dude the biggest tip I ever left anybody on the face of this earth.
Really?
Probably ever will,
12%.
ever again. No, I gave him 40%.
Oh, wow. Nice.
40%. I would have gave him 50%, but I couldn't break it 20.
Right. Yeah. I saw someone when I went to the chicken place, Boston.
Hitler's chicken?
Yeah, Hitler's chicken.
Your weekend in Thailand?
It used to be called Boston Chicken, right? Didn't it?
Boston Market.
But it used to be, didn't it?
Yeah, a long time
time
Boston
ago.
Chicken.
And there were a couple old people, and it was like, get something and two sides, like a chicken and two sides. And they were so desperately trying to count more turkey and chicken as their sides, like arguing with the lady at the register. And I'm like, and this person was not the guardian angel. She was like, you can't do it.
I don't want any potatoes or corn.
No.
Can I just have more turkey?
Yeah. Because it was like you could get like three sides.
I love fucking people though that like.
It's only old people that will do that.
Yeah, you gotta.
Just so unabashedly, like, just no fucking shame. Just be like, yeah, I want my other two sides to be turkey and turkey. And the whole time I'm like, open up the line, I want to fucking strangle everybody.
But the person behind the counter is not having their.
Oh no,
they won't do it.
Mm-mm.
And that's an instance where I would begrudge the person behind the counter. I'd be like, just give these people some extra turkey. Who cares?
Yeah,
you're saving the sides. Then give them one extra slab of turkey. What's going to make a difference, man? It's not like you hired a fucking stripper.
Right? Yeah. I did.
I don't understand it.
Whatever moves the line along to me.
Right,
like you can have a side of fucking.
But then they're like, maybe they say like, well, if we do it for this guy. You know, then we got.
They tell all their buddies. Yeah.
Well, then they got a line, and you hear it. They know you heard that you can get.
Right. They're like, look at the look in his eye. You know he's trying to get turkey. That fucking fat turkey.
I'm not even going to get a drink. Can I just get gravy?
Just pour some gravy into the cup.
Fill a cup with more turkey. Yeah, I often wonder about people like that, like the people that have that level of patience. And
I gotta say, man, I wanted to go up to the dude and say something to him, but I just didn't know how to say it. I didn't know how to be like, man, I'm really impressed with you, and I'm really.
He's like, that's right. Taking it away from him. Taking it away.
No, it was a great dude, and like I wanted to go and be like, man, I am so impressed with you. I wanted to go up and I should have told the manager, right? I should have been like, you need to fucking get this guy. Bump him up, do something, do whatever.
You're like, wait, he's discounting food? How about I fire the fucking asshole?
You're right. Can you imagine that?
That would be the great ending to that story.
No, but I should have been like, this dude deserves to be acknowledged for being a real person. I mean, I work at a store, and I know how easy it is to want to just be like, I don't want to fucking talk to you. I don't want to hear anything you have to say.
Yeah.
But I know how hard it is to keep up that charade. I do it.
Mm-hmm.
But when I see someone doing it,
genuinely,
it stops me in my fucking tracks.
Yeah, you see something being authentic.
What is this?
What country are you from?
You're
Do
human.
you guys find? Did you go out and like you'll be eating and the waiter recognizes you from the show? Has that happened?
It has happened once or twice.
Okay, what about you?
Yeah, it's happened.
Are you then like?
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Now I gotta tip this fucking guy.
I gotta fucking tip like delivery people.
Yeah.
Tip more too. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I don't even answer the door anymore when I get delivery.
Yeah.
I make someone else do it.
I
I'm
had
like,
to. My wife's car was in the shop. I had to call a cab to get to work.
Yeah.
She took my car. I walk out of my house, and the cab driver rolls down the window and goes, "Holy fucking shit!" And I knew what that meant as I was walking down the stairs. I was like, "Oh God!" And the guy kept saying on the way to the stash, "Oh, I get these calls. You know, they're only like 5-minute drives. I never get tips. I never get tips. I never get tips. I never get tips." And I'm like.
You're about
to get a good tip today, I guess, because I mean you have to, you have to, or else you look like total douchebag, man. And nobody wants to look like a douchebag.
What's acceptable? Like, what do you have? What is the amount? What is the amount that you tip if you're not recognized? And then what's the increase if you are?
If not like dinner, a regular dinner, and it's like decent service and all that, usually 20%.
Yeah, 20%.
20%.
If someone recognizes me, it generally goes up to like 30, somewhere around there, just a little bit more.
Yeah.
But unless somebody's horrible, it doesn't matter. Lunch or dinner, breakfast, whatever. I always give 20%.
It's generally what I do too.
It just seems like such a thankless job. And especially, I couldn't. I mean, maybe if I was 20, it would be different. Like right now, if I'm working at Denny's and I've got fucking the elderly. Like,
I mean, I'm not just saying one. I'm talking about at least 4 out of his 5 tables.
So they weren't all at the same table? They were
it was all. He was surrounded by it.
I'd walk out.
I'd shoot them and then kill myself.
No, I'm not kidding. That's why it was so impressive. The table in front of me.
That's all it takes.
I said I'd shoot them all and then kill myself in front of everyone.
But that was what made this guy stand out. Like he shined. He shined as a human being. He did more in that 25-minute time I was sitting there eating than I've done for any human being, probably.
Come on,
I don't know. I was really.
You're selling yourself a little short.
I don't know what I could. I don't know.
You're delivering comics to drunks.
Yeah.
He reached out on a human level. He sat down at the table and looked over the menu and tried to figure out ways to get cheaper bills for people. He told them that if he didn't like anything, he goes, if you don't like it, I won't charge you for it. It was like
I don't like paying.
It was like I was in the presence of somebody who was supernaturally touched.
He was probably on fucking like ketamine or something.
Yeah, right. He was just on fucking Xanax.
Come on. No, that's not true. There are people out there like that, man. They don't run in our circles. But there are people out there that are good and kind and decent.
Not all our friends are ridiculous. but that's definitely, that's beyond kind and decent. I would be like, what
But you know what? Because it also had to do with, like, you know what? If it was somebody in there between 30 and 50, I would have been like, this dude's out of his mind. Why
I'd be like, go fuck yourself. Like, how old are these people? Like in their 80s?
These people are like 70 plus.
70s, 80s, yeah.
70 plus. And that definitely adds a different level of, like, compassion and just his warmth. And I'm telling you, I wish I could do a pod with this dude. Like, I'd quit. Tell him, Steve, do a pod. I'd just do a pod with this fucking waiter.
Oh, fuck it. I need to break this to you, Ming. This just in. Ming started the podcast with that guy. Yeah. So you missed your chance.
He had a cup to the door. He was listening to it. I mean, you could have him on if you wanted. It wouldn't be that hard, right?
I don't even know if you knew what I was talking about. It's so weird and so odd to just walk up to somebody and say those things.
How much were these people saving? Like what?
Plus, I'd have to drive all the way back to East Brunswick.
That's true.
I mean, come on, I'm not crazy.
Like, how much could these people expect to save, though? I mean, like, let's say you're getting, like, your average...
$2.
Oh, my God. That's how much they're saving, $2.
Yeah, he said, I could save you $2 here, I could save you $1 here, I could save... And, like,
it seems
touching.
meaningful to them?
It was touching, it was. And,
no, but I mean, it seems like that money meant...
And, and to do that, not at just one table, but at 3 surrounding tables while I was there.
Right.
I would be, how fucking unlucky can I get? Like, I have fucking silver foxes at every fucking table.
Yeah. Right. But it is a Sunday, and that's a Sunday at brunch time. So at Denny's,
that's probably your crowd, right?
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. He knows what he's in for.
Right. He knows.
He still
he
brought that level
morning.
of.
How old is he? Would you say? Good estimate.
He's 25, 26.
Do you remember this is going back years and years ago. I ate at a Perkins with Q and God, who else was with us? It was me, you, it might have been Suzanne. I mean, it was a long time ago. And our waiter was like, you know how like I do like this caricature of Q?
Yeah.
It was this dude, remember
it was
him?
Perkins on Staten Island. We left.
Yeah.
He was an asshole.
Yeah, he's just like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Let's go. You want pancakes and not, huh? Like, it was,
Yeah, we left. We were like, fuck this guy.
crazy. Like, I was looking at Q like, he's kidding, right? Like, you know him? It was so cartoonish.
Yeah.
It was fucking funny.
That was in 2004. 2004, yeah.
Wow, 10 years ago.
10 years ago. Crazy, right? What about that? Even longer than that, going back even farther, we went to Boston Market and you fucking fell in love with the fucking cashier. I think you were there too. Remember his diamond in the rough?